Hello. Welcome to the next ReeVlog. There's probably going to be a Road of Reeve this evening. Don't know how long it'll take for this to upload. But the Road of Reeve will probably be post Kung Fu, as opposed to early morning. Reasoning: was unsure about training today. I am training today, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do because I have Kung Fu this evening. And I don't want to overtrain before Kung Fu, because then I'll be really tired. And I'm feeling a little bit of an ache, I assume from Monday's exercises today. So the MMA stuff, mostly my glutes and thighs. I'm not sure why my thighs. Probably a lot of this. I'm not really used to that. My calves are fine. My upper body is pretty much fine. But yeah, there's some acheage, so I don't want to push myself too hard because then I will not be able to do stuff at Kung Fu, which isn't good. But I'm not sure what's going on at Kung Fu this afternoon, whether it'll be an hour, whether it'll be an hour and a half, whether it'll be stance work, whether it'll be stepping, whether it'll be striking, if it is striking, it'll be hands or legs. There's probably going to be mostly striking because we've got the bags and social distancing. But who knows, I'm probably going to have to do some stuff to take the novices, the new people, through some of the first belt stuff, yellow belt stuff, so I need to practice that beforehand. However, I'm going to be streaming at twitch.tv/NorfolkStreams a bit of Dark Souls 3 with my buddy Johnny, the other half of Norfolk Streams. So I'm making a cup of tea ready for that. And what I've done so far today is, I applied for a job as a postman and filled in their little questionnaire thing. That took about an hour, maybe, something like that. Because it has a bunch of sections. It's like, this section will take 25 minutes, this section will take 30. It was something along those lines. I went see my nan and granddad. My nan gave me some eggs. I cooked those eggs. I ate the food. I have remembered to get out the chicken that I'm cooking tomorrow, so it will actually be defrosted, which will save me a lot of time and effort. I went and got some free bananas, which is nice. I emptied the two bins that are in here, the recycling bin, which is this, and the food waste bin, not food waste, the normal waste bin, which is on the floor. I refilled the tea box, this thing, with tea from the thing which is now in there, because it is now empty. I've had 3 or 4 cups of tea. I've gone to the loo, I've brushed my teeth, I've done the washing up, which you can't actually see. I just gestured, you can't see it. It's quite a messy stack. It's probably visible earlier in the video. Go back and watch it again because I'm so entertaining. I'm sure you want to watch this again. I have put hob cleaner on top of the hob, waiting for that to dry, and then I can scrape that off to make sure the hob is nice and clean and hygienic. Is that charged yet? No. I'm charging one of my chargers to charge my phone with at some point. I'm now recording this. I also have prepared a bit for D&D tomorrow. Fafnir Squadron is the name of the guardhouse. The party are part of Talon Team. They are competing in an underground illegal fight tournament, as are one of their rival teams, Blood Team. There is a third squad team of guards, but they're not in the tournament. They might not even 100% be aware of its location and what's going on. I've told the D&D group that I want to do it Thursday afternoons, or evenings even, because people have work and stuff. That they're level 1, that everyone gets a feat. Equipment is up for debate. I kind of want to start tomorrow. It is Thursday after all, and my ban ends tomorrow because today is the last day of the month. And I said it was September, so October. Here we go. Yeah. I've been sorting out a Roll20 situation type deal. I really don't know how that all works, but I'll try to figure it out a bit. I'll probably try some more this evening after Kung Fu whilst I'm letting my brain chillax and my body relax, because we train really hard at Kung Fu. I've done my skipping, I'm yet to do my stretching. I'll probably do that directly before Kung Fu. But I've been doing some sort of stretch light stuff. It's not my set stretches, but it's similar. Oh geez, what else? Yes, I filled in a form that took so long to do. I filled in a form about getting funding to do martial arts as professional development for self-defense. Because, ow! Yeah, sorry, I had a hangnail that I pulled off. I just bashed it on the back of the chair. I wasn't expecting it. That was a lot of pain, just out of nowhere. You may have noticed these. I'll get back to the form in a moment. I've got some plasters on here because I did burn myself on Sunday. I think I mentioned that yesterday. But yeah, I burnt myself whilst frying some food on Sunday. So something fell over, some oil splashed on my hand. I ran it under the sink, but there were still some blistery things. I was going through getting my supplements this morning, and I found some burn gel. So I put that on, and then I realised, oh, it's very liquidy, so it's going to all come off. So I put some plasters on to hold it in place against them. So hopefully that'll help them heal up and stop being blisters faster. But who knows whether it actually will or not. Back to the form. So I'm a freeman of Norwich. That effectively means that I'm descended from the people who founded Norwich, as far as I'm aware. And the Freemen have a charity to help freemen. I'm not sure historically why freemen were a thing, but they were made a thing for a reason. Don't remember it. Most of our privilege, because it was a very privileged organisation, kind of like the stonemasons and Freemasons back in the day. We were a very privileged group. Now, apparently, we've just got like the charity. We get certificates, and you can if you have cows, you can let them graze on public land in Norwich. Sorry, I thought I heard someone unlocking the door. I'll go have a look. I did not. Yeah, so if you have cows, you can let them cattle graze on public land within the city of Norwich. Weird, random privilege. However, they have this charity to help out other freemans, and as a freeman, they can help out with specific things, such as educational benefits, or sports where you're competing at a professional level. Self-defense is often considered a sport, and it technically kind of is, because martial arts are, legally speaking, sports, and my self-defense is based off of Kung Fu and other martial arts, therefore mixed martial arts. So in order to benefit that, I will do mixed martial arts properly, because MMA, I think, is the pioneer of non-lethal, unarmed combat, which is effectively self-defense. Because if you want to take someone down, and you don't want to use excessive force, it's non-lethal unarmed combat, usually. Yes, I cover other things. I cover weapon training and all of that in my self-defense. I cover situational awareness. I cover conflict de-escalation and avoidance. All of these things. But the hardest part, the part that takes the longest to do, is the actual physical side of how do you win if you find yourself in a fight. A lot of people would say, if you're already in a fight, you've already lost, because you shouldn't get that far. You should be able to walk away. That's not always an option. Someone jumps you in an alley, fight. You never saw it coming. Maybe you have to go through that alley for some reason. You couldn't have picked a different route. Whatever. Those people would say, once you're in a fight, you've lost. Now, don't get hurt. I say, you're in a fight, win it. But you can't use excessive force. Try to not use weapons if you can avoid it, because that leads to excessive force quite easily. And so that's the plan. Fingers crossed it'll go well. And competing will be free advertising for the business, and it's a professional level thing, so hopefully it'll help. Other than that, I am going to shave at some point, and I'm very conscious of time. I said I'd be on at about past. It's now about past. So I need to get going to stream. This probably won't be uploading while I'm streaming because that'll lower the internet speed. And my internet speed's not very good anyway. But I will upload this when stream ends in a couple hours, and I will catch you cats on the flip-flop. Goodbye.